Alright, on today's video, I am excited to do this unboxing video. I have been waiting a long time for this red dot. Now, if you watch my Wednesday night live chat, quite a few months back, I did an interview with the guys from Team Anvil and the guys from Lead and Steel, and they came on to talk about the Promethean LP-1. And at that time, it was still in the development phase, but now it is actually in production, and they were kind enough to send one out to the channel for a review. The only problem with this dot right now is, after watching the unboxing video and the review video coming up after this, if you want one of these, I suggest you get on a list now, because they are back ordered till March of 2023 at this time. This thing is selling, and it's selling fast. So let's get this unboxed and see what all's in here. Alright, this comes in a really nice box. I'll show you all the sides of it here. Just slips off the top like that. Got a nice foam padding here. And you look down in here, you can see the dot. We'll get this out, set it off to the side. We got our silica gel down in there. We got a clean cloth. These other two things are really down in there, so I'm gonna grab my skeletal here, pull that out. Comes with a Surefire 123A lithium battery, and I'm assuming this is going to be our adjustment tool. It comes with this really nice adjustment tool. Got a flat head on both ends. And that is everything in the box. Alright, now before we start talking about this, let's get our battery in. So we're going to turn this side here, negative side down. This does have an O-ring in the cap. Alright, it's all the way down. I'm going to kick this on just to make sure we're good. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, there's the dot. This is the Lead and Steel Promethean LP-1 duty grade red dot sight. Alright, the first thing we want to talk about is the construction of this dot. And it is very well built. You can tell just by looking at it. So the outside frame of this red dot is aircraft grade 7075 T6 aluminum. It's got a hard coat anodized finish to type 3 mil standards. Now if you look, you can see that there is another protective hood over top of the sight itself. Goes all the way to front and back. It does hang over about 1/4 of an inch past the actual dot on the front and the back. And this hood is machined out of 6061 T6 aluminum. So you've got a lot of protection around the glass on this dot. And speaking about the glass, this glass is super clear. It's got unlimited eye relief. It is parallax free, and the window on this thing is big. We're at 1.37 inches wide and 1.04 inches tall. Now, we talked about the battery. It does run on a CR123A battery. Now this has 60,000 hours of continuous runtime using the dot and the circle. And if you're only going to use the dot, you're looking at 150,000 hours of runtime. And it is always on unless manually turned off. Now let's get into the dot. So your dot on this is a 2 MOA red dot with a 65 MOA ring around the dot. Now you can cycle through this and run just the dot, just the ring, or the dot and the ring. Alright, to turn it on, you just hit the up button right here. And it turns on immediately. To turn it off, you want to hold the up button down for about 3 to 4 seconds and it shuts off. Now, your adjustments, your up is here, your down is here. You've got 6 daytime settings and 2 night vision capable settings. Alright, now to cycle through the dot, the circle, or the dot and circle combined, you just click both buttons at the same time. So one click puts it on the circle. Click it again, you've got your dot and circle. Click it again and you've got just the dot. Alright, let's talk about the dot. Now this dot, I'm looking at it right now, and it is super bright. It's starbursting just a little bit on this white background, but I do have astigmatism, and once I get this outside, it'll look a lot better, especially once I get my shooting glasses on. Now, I'll try to focus you in here and show you how bright the dot is, but it's going to be hard to pick up on camera. So I'll bring the reticle pictures up on the screen so you can see what they look like. Alright, now we're going to cycle to the circle. I know it's hard to see. And now I'll cycle it to the circle and the dot. It's just super bright too. The brightness on this is definitely not going to be a problem. That circle is really clean. It's not starbursting at all, even on this white background. So that's pretty impressive. Alright, now let's talk about our windage and elevation adjustments. So here's your elevation adjustment here. Your windage is here on the side. They are half MOA per click. And they're pretty tactile. They don't really have a loud click to them, but you can definitely feel each click. Pretty nice adjustments. The top here, the elevation, seems to actually have a little bit more resistance with the clicks than the windage does. Alright, the last few things we want to talk about. This is IPX8 waterproof. It does come with a quick detach mount for a 1913 rail. Kind of reminiscent of the Holosun 510C. Really nice mount. Now the weight on this, it's pretty heavy. I mean, you know you're holding something here. The weight on this is 11.8 ounces. But that's to be expected when you've got all this protection around this glass. This is a really, really nice, well-made dot. And Lead and Steel does offer a lifetime warranty on this. So right now this dot, I think if you can still pre-order it, you're looking at around $300. I know the price is going to go up on this quite a bit once this thing goes into full swing production. But from what I can tell right now, this thing might be able to go head to head with EOTech. Alright, we're actually going to be mounting this on my PCC for the USPSA. So this is going to go on my Ruger PC carbine. I want to get it out and run it with a gun that I'm real comfortable with and put it through its paces. And we'll be doing that in the next video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.